What is going on, guys? Liz over here at Pondering Creations Farm. Welcome to my channel. It is spring and I'm going to do a little farm tour for you guys. It's the time of year where I get to sprinkle seeds everywhere, so I think I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I planted. Here next to the pond we did some strawberry spinach last year, and I'm very pleased to announce that it's growing again this year. And my rhubarb just crested the top of this pot yesterday, and look at it today. It's taken up the whole thing. I love that. I think this is the best rhubarb that we have on this property. We have new bees coming soon, and the pond is all fired up for spring already. I grabbed all of my pots out of the greenhouse because it was getting way too hot in there, and everything is doing great out here. The store will be reopening in May, and you can look back a couple videos ago and see what is in there. But we're gonna head back to the homestead. I gotta feed the sheep, and I figured I was gonna show you guys some changes that we've been making back here. This early weather had me working in this fairy garden a little bit early. Kind of put everything old in this area and have a lot of stuff out new for this season. The moss went crazy, and I planted this top part. I've got some sweet alyssum that I planted, and all the kids that come visit the farm love these fairy gardens. This is the area that we are still getting set up. This is where we sell all the aquatic plants and fish from. All of our tanks are on jobs right now because Kevin has them for pond cleaning, so he can drain a pond and fill them up, and the huge tanks. So he tries to do a lot of the big ponds first so I can get my tanks back. On this side, you can see we put in a new aquatic trough this year just for growing more aquatic plants, because that's actually what we are, is an aquatic plant and fish farm. And we combined that with part of the fruit garden this year, which we absolutely expanded and re-fenced. I had the chickens and turkeys and sheep in here pretty much all winter. They've been eating a ton of stuff, and I'm very happy to see my strawberries coming in strong because I was very worried about them when the animals were in here. This area here next to the garden, I didn't let the sheep out today into this part because we're gonna seed that area. On top of our chicken coop is where our bees are, and you can see this hive on the left is very busy. All of the chickens are currently hiding in the shade, and the sheep are calling me to come feed them, but it's not quite time yet. This little area is where we hatch out the baby chicks, and I've got to open this door because I want a broody to go in there. I might actually put a little stash of eggs just to get them tempted. You can go check out my garden video from last week to see what we have planted in here. It's a ton of stuff, and I hope it's not too unseasonably warm because it's a lot of cold weather crops. If you are new to farming, I highly recommend having gates that aren't really gates that you could open up or take away as you want, because I can give the sheep access to this area, and actually I have another barn over here so I can maybe take a mom and a daughter or 2 rams or whatever and put them over there. Yeah, guys, I'm not feeding them yet. Our turkeys are normally free ranging, but currently I'm keeping them locked up because they're laying eggs and I want them to go broody. So I'm hoping that somebody's gonna go sit on that nest that's in there. Only got 2 eggs from the chicken coop today, and normally I get 5 to 7, so I gotta go on a chicken egg hunt. This garden got all cleaned up. It's good to see some of the perennials coming back. I really want to get the front of this garden here heavy with the perennials, and then we're gonna do 2 rows of tomatoes all the way back. One project that we just finished is these crappy old tables that don't stand up on their own. We got them zip tied to the fence, and they'll be a great place for me to put produce as we're picking this year. I love to see an empty garden because the possibilities are endless. And we used to have 2 more apple trees right in this area right here. So it's nice because we'll have some extra planting area back here. Hi. This kitty has been refusing to come in and eat, so I think I'm gonna have to grab her some food for outside. Now, I have been putting off coming in here all day because it's so disgustingly hot in here and I'm really not used to it yet. But this is the place where I can grab some bok choy for dinner. I cut the bok choy in a way that it can regrow if it gets any colder. It's just gonna bolt if it stays this warm. But we did some Chinese broccoli, and I love that stuff because you can eat the flowers, so it makes your dish really pretty. And some bok choy. We'll go get this rinsed and ready for dinner. I hope you prioritize crossing some things off your grocery list this season and grow something green. Thanks for joining us at the farm today, everyone. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you guys on the next one.